Walmart Super here. Today, I'm gonna give you guys an update on NoFap. I'm on day 5. I'll try to make this as quick as possible because I don't want to make this like a 10-hour video either. Um, the first day was probably the worst day because that's when I had my mental game was off par, and today also it caught me off guard. But I've been realizing so far within the past 5 days is that I've been getting a lot sharper. Sharper meaning mentally sharper. When people are having problems growing facial hair at such an age like I am, at 25, 26, developing into your 30s, I started grading my facial hair a lot quicker. I shaved it because of my job. I also realized that my energy levels are building up, so I'm able to wake up at whatever time I feel like and go out and do what I want to do, and I don't have to slouch around and cry and wallow about getting up or anything. There's none of that complaining as much. It's there, but not as much, to be quite honest. And as far as my diet going, I'm not sure if this is gonna affect diet. I know smoking. I've quit smoking. Just a heads up for everybody. And this year would be 3 years without smoking. With smoking, I used to get hungers because of the cravings of nicotine. I think with this, it's not so much that I get hungry because of the cravings of doing that stuff. I think it's more I get cravings of wanting to do that. So what I ask people, what I tell people actually, is whenever they ask me about this stuff is, if you're going through it and you feel like you have to relapse, get out, do something that's going to keep you busy within the next 30 minutes. So right now, I'm actually getting up. It's 4 o'clock. My lunch is all set for work. And all I got to do is get breakfast. So I'm going to go out. I'm going to eat out. Keep in mind, because if I eat in the house, you have things are relapsing because you're going to ghost on it and you're going to sit down and do what you gotta do. It gets that bad, trust me. Addictions are not fun. So I'm gonna go out, get breakfast, get my coffee, and then I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree because I'm trying to focus on my Bible studies. So I'll be focused on my Bible studies and grabbing the materials that I need so I can do that and execute with my plans. Give yourself a list of goals too that you're trying to do. When you're doing NoFap, set up your goals, set up your trigger spots, and do whatever you can to avoid you from doing those things. So for me, my weak points from past times that I've tried is leaving my phone next to me, being on my phone too much, and not being busy enough. So not being busy enough meaning I'm mentally bored. And I'll just turn on the TV and I'll just find anything to watch, and then that thing gets boring, and then I'm like, I'll just do it because this is more entertaining than this and it feels good. And no, you have to realize that you have to find meaningful things to do. Like for me, meaningful things is photography and editing photos. Maybe right now I might go out, wash my car, and go out and get photos, and that'll keep me busy for the next 30 minutes. And then it's this process that you're basically doing of keeping yourself busy again and again and again. Next thing you know, you have 1 week. Next thing you know, you have 2 weeks. Next thing you know, you have a month. And then it starts becoming a rolling ball, a snowball effect. And you start doing good for yourself. And then not only that, you start doing good for yourself. You start developing higher followings. For an example, my photography work, if I'm taking photos consistently day in and day out to keep myself busy, and I'm uploading those photos, and everybody seeing my photos, I'm adding to my following on my page while quitting my habit, which is a win for win. It's not a win for win when I'm all the time sitting down doing the thing and not going out and getting photos. That's a lose-lose situation. So go out, do what's meaningful to you. Don't be doing dumb stuff and laying around. Get yourself busy as often as possible, even if that means you have to pick up a book for $5 that you're like, I don't even know what this is, but it looks interesting, and then you just read it. Even if it gets you that busy, But what I mean by busy is like, I'll give you guys a rough example. I work a 12-hour job from 7 o'clock in that night to 7 o'clock in the morning. So therefore, anything that I do from now till 7 o'clock, well, actually 6 o'clock, because 6 o'clock I'll usually be driving to work. Anything from now to 6 o'clock between those two times, between those 2 hours basically, because right now it's 4 o'clock. Between 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock, I have to figure out something that's going to keep me busy for those 2 hours. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, look at my dog. He's chewing on the phone. And that's really all I have. The best advice I can give to you guys too is making sure you're staying hydrated, because stress, especially with smoking, stress can get really, really hard on you and causing you to relapse. But you have to realize that drinking a lot of water isn't good for you either. But making sure you're drinking water throughout the day is super important. So make sure you guys are doing that when you're quitting. And also make sure that you're checking in on yourself and making sure how you feel. I went through that yesterday, to be quite honest with you. I went through a little bit of an anxiety, kind of depression type of thing. And I just wanted to listen to music. Don't force yourself to not listen to music and to stay strong. Because what I'm going to tell you about that is that you'll end up resorting to doing what you're not supposed to be doing. Let it flow naturally. If you realize you're anxious and you're depressed, let it flow. Literally just let it flow. Put your music in, listen to your music, feel your music, deal with the music, and just let it out. Because if you hold it in, you're just stacking up shit over shit over shit, and then your anxiety is going to get the best of you and you're going to relapse. I only know this because of the fact that my smoking habits did the same thing to me. And that's what happened to me when I would relapse, is that I just let everything stack up, and then at the end of the day, I would just release it. Whether if that's by smoking or fapping. So, this video I got for you guys today. If this was helpful, drop a comment below and let me know. See you guys later.